They voted on this.
Pick this trash. They served us this gelatinous garbage that we now have to talk about.
The shrimp mold of songs and movies. Okay? Welcome back to another episode of Snow in Southtown. This is a Christmas podcast. My name is Mike. With me is Sir Rusty.
Yes, drinking some Coke Zero.
Oh, Coke! I got Coke Life.
Life?
I do Coke Life.
Is it for Life Day from the Star Wars Christmas special?
No. Oh. Wait, I'll tell you what it is in a second. You can reach us at snowinSouthtown@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook and on Twitter. We're making a lot of friends on Twitter, so check us out there. Mm-hmm. You can find us on iTunes and Google Play and Stitcher and iHeartRadio and Spotify and everywhere else. You can download our episodes from Podomatic if you want. In fact, we'll talk about that over the next few episodes because, what's going to happen is by the end of January, they're going to go away for a little while. At least some of them. We can leave the last half. Mm-hmm. But the first half will probably go away for a little while, and then when we come back next year, hopefully we'll have them hosted somewhere where you can re-access them, and we'll talk about all that. And so we're also going to do, if you've been keeping up, this is episode 8. We still have 9 and 10, and also when we release 10, sometime around the 22nd of December, you'll get a bonus episode too. That's just music where we play our top 10 songs that haven't been played yet. So if you're into the music, you'll have a bonus episode too. Yep. No new real analysis or movies or anything, but just some cool music. Yeah. So that's all some stuff that's coming up that we'll be reiterating over the next couple of episodes. So Coke Life is the one with stevia in it. I don't know if you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's half cane sugar and half stevia.
Okay. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I guess, right. I've tried the zero. I just can't. It gives me a headache. I can't do it.
Gives me a headache if I don't drink it, which means I'm an addict.
There you go. That's what it means. But, I mean, at least,
it could be worse.
You're addicted to that, right?
Yeah.
So we both have a top 10 tonight, I think. Let's see. The song is in your top 10, right?
I don't think...
The movie's in my top 10.
Is the song really in my top 10? I don't think so.
I believe so. I saw it as number 7. You want to check your list? Maybe I messed up.
I would like to check my list. Hang on.
Go check your list. Okay. All right, so while you're looking, we do have some feedback from Tommy. Well, we have another episode in his series where he teaches us about Christmases around the world. Mm-hmm. This one, I believe, is about Bulgaria. Yep. So let's check in. Let's see what Tommy has to say.
Hey, guys. Merry Christmas. Hope everything is going well on your end of the world. Everything's great here in North Carolina. Weird Christmas facts. An odd one here. Literally odd. The Bulgarians. There is a traditional vegetarian dinner. It's prepared for an odd amount of guests. They have an odd amount of dishes. And so what they do with the leftovers, they leave them out for any dead ancestors who may choose to come and visit that that evening. Ghost dinners. So it's a whole new meaning to milk and cookies. Keep those bells jingling, guys, and have a great holiday. Thanks.
All right, so cool. There you go, Tommy. Thank you. Tommy is keeping those bells jingling and keeping our brains informed.
And keeping our brains tingling.
Keeping our brains tingling. Did you get a chance to look at your list? Number 7, was that right?
Number 7,
good. Okay.
I don't know why. I'm like, what? I put that as number 7?
Do you want to change?
No, he's stuck now, man.
You want to put, what was the one we were talking about last episode?
No, traded out.
No, you want to put the Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle.
But only the Where My Backup Singer version.
So let's jump into our song. Is that right? Or is it?
Yeah.
Or did I skip? Yeah, okay. All right, so our song, you're number 7, not on my list.
Okay.
It is the Christmas song. A.K.A. Merry Christmas to You.
A.K.A. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah. So I didn't know about the first A.K.A. until I started digging.
Yeah.
I first discovered it on Spotify under Nat King Cole.
Right.
As the Christmas song, Merry Christmas to You. And I was like, what? That's not right.
Yeah.
But and then I saw it like Mel Torme's version too. Like like his first, yeah. So in the beginning, that's how it was.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they put it in parentheses afterward. The problem is that they called it the Christmas song, which was dumb of them.
Well, it was the 40s. So, I mean,
I guess.
You know.
Well, that's true. They're like, hey, this is the Christmas song we're doing. I wanted to elaborate, by the way. A few weeks ago, I was talking about Jewish composers, and I wanted to see like how many there were. Like, 5 of the 8 songs we've done so far have been by Jewish composers.
Wow.
So that's been the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
Johnny Marks for Rudolph. Felix Bernard for Winter Wonderland. I don't know if it would give it away if I told about the next 2, but yeah. By the way, and this is kind of related. Have you seen that documentary called Jingle Bell Rocks?
Is that the one where they collect the records?
Yes.
So I watched about half of it.
Okay.
I had it on my DVR and switched cable companies and lost it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I need to finish it.
I watched it on Hulu, which I get free through Spotify.
Oh, I have Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Hulu.
So it's on there, and I watched it last night, and it's
very interesting. What it was going to do though is it's going to make me want to go do it. It's going, you know what I mean? Like that's how I am.
Oh, to like go collect all the records.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I want them all.
Well, it's amazing because it like all the stuff, a lot of the stuff they were talking about, I was like, oh, that's what me and Mike were talking about. Oh, that's what me and like they bring up the song poems.
Yeah. I didn't remember.
They talk about the Jewish composers. You know,
that's funny.
So a lot of stuff we've been talking about is in that movie, including it's a great documentary.
I saw a picture of the Nat King Cole version, and we're not even in the song yet, but from 46.
Okay.
Like a picture of the 7-inch of the Nik King Cole from 46.
Wow.
And the B-side, I forget what the B-side was, something about a winter evening or something, a cool winter evening.
It's called the Winter Song.
Yeah, the Winter Song, right. Yeah, like, I mean, I want it. Like, I want that.
Yeah.
I found a Decca Silent Night from Bing Crosby last year about that.
Yeah.
For like a couple bucks. So I mean, yeah, like that's the thing about that documentary is it
makes you want to collect. Yeah.
Makes me want to do it. Yeah.
I don't have that bug luckily. Like I'm fine collecting songs as a Spotify playlist, which is free.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like,
sure, yeah.
Well,
my goal of my dream is to have a jukebox eventually. So,
that actually plays 45s.
Right. Yeah. So I don't mind they're so cheap when you find them. But the problem is, and I don't know how here in Nashville, man, like. To go through 45s, like they don't organize them at all. Because there's a couple. There's like a couple
I know. They just plop them in there.
Yeah, and so if these places were organizing them by letter, alphabetically, I could check to see. There's a couple that I'm really looking for.
Yeah.
But I don't have time to dig through stacks to look for 2 records.
Well, yeah, in that documentary, he goes in and goes, "You have any Christmas 45s?" And the guy goes, "I don't know." And Carrie and I were like, "They're not going to organize that stuff for you."
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, here's a couple."
And I mentioned last week. I mentioned the local store here, Disco Joe's. I went in a couple weeks ago and I was like, "You got any Christmas records?" And he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "Just this little stack right here." He's like, "You think I should get some?" Huh? It's like, like record store people don't even think of that because I guess there's not a lot of freaks like me walking in there.
Right.
I know last year on what do you call it? On Black Friday, I guess.
Yeah.
They also call it Record Store Day now, I guess,
yeah, right.
Yeah, and so my cousin Drew was in town, and we went to one of the record stores. I got the Elvis that I had been looking for with the cool cover for like $3, and another one I had been looking for a while for like $2. Like I walked out with like 2 of these records I've been looking for $5.
Yeah. So
it's like the matter of finding them because they're not expensive.
Yeah.
So, but some of the stores don't even carry them because.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Christmas song.
So yeah, this is 1945 by Jewish composers Robert Wells and Mel Torme.
Now the classic story is that it was summertime.
Yep.
And so they wrote a list of things to cool off, but and that's supposed to be impressive. But I'm sorry, it's not impressive. You think the Beach Boys only wrote summer songs in the summer?
Right. Exactly.
Right? Come on. You're a songwriter. You write a song, man.
That's right.
I'm not impressed. I write Christmas songs in the summer all the time.
What's funny about it is I think it was Robert Wells was just writing the list at first, and I think it was meant to be just a list of things maybe to put in a song.
Well, I think he just said he was trying to cool off. He's like, I was thinking of cool.
Oh, he wasn't even writing a song. Okay.
Right. He said he was making a list.
Okay. Chestnut.
That's how the story goes.
Okay.
And Mel Torme watching, he's like, oh, well, Chestnut's roasting on the fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
I didn't know how much of that was legendary. It seemed like
oh yeah, it's definitely a tall tale. Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like he was probably writing some lyric ideas.
Yeah.
But like a lot of Christmas songs, they're like, well, you've got a list. That's
how you look. You can't just write a Christmas song at Christmas. Like, if you do, you're going to wait a year for it to come out.
Oh, I know, yeah.
It's like, everybody.
You have to do it in the summer.
The Phil Spector album, the Beach Boys, like, you got to record it over the summer.
Yeah, Elvis did in the summer, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I heard that as a kid, I was like, wow. They always, put up their Santa Clauses in the studio or whatever to try, as if that would do anything. But
get the vibes.
But yeah, I mean, like a lot of Christmas songs, this is a list song. It's like looking around the room and writing down what you see. You got a Christmas song.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's a good one.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. It's really good. It's not on my list. It's on yours. But it's a great song.
I do think of Nat King Cole, I guess, as
right. Of course, it became a Nat King Cole thing. He recorded it in '46 twice.
Right.
53, and then the 61 is the one that
the one we hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's the funny thing about the 46 one, the first time it was ever had a wide release, I think. I guess they did the single, but maybe it's the first time it was put on I don't know if it was the first time it was put on CD.
Like digital, yeah, like on CD.
Yeah, it was it was
like an accident or whatever, right?
It was the 1989 Billboard Greatest Christmas Hits. Yeah, it was an accident.
But I think that's the original 46 version.
That's the original, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was never released at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Until then.
It was kept, yeah.
So that was just in the vaults until they accidentally put it on the Christmas collection. They wanted the 61 one. I have that collection. That's Billboard's Greatest Hits.
But it said it used the same arrangement and all, right? So it's like the same, basically?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely all crackly and it sounds as old as it is. But yeah, I have, but yeah, the stereo version is the one that they play on the radio and stuff. The 61 version. It's hard to tell those apart for what it's not hard to tell apart the recording, but the arrangements and stuff are pretty similar.
Right.
Yeah. So there's 4. I think I've heard all 4.
I didn't look them up. I should, but I didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't listen to them again or anything, but I think I know I've heard the original one a lot because I had that Billboard collection, and then the 61 one, yeah. So like the 53 one, I couldn't pick it out probably if I heard it. And
the 61 one's one of the most played songs.
Oh yeah, period.
You could hear it once an hour if you listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Now, so Torme in '63, did you see this where he was working with Judy Garland? Is when he wrote the new opening. Have you heard the new opening?
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah, so the Carpenters do that.
Okay, right.
That's the version I like.
Christmas Past is Past and all that.
Yeah. No, it's where it's like, all through the year we've waited.
Yeah.
Waited for spring and fall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Carpenters use that opening. I don't know if anyone else that does. Do you? Is there another one?
I can't think of anybody else.
Yeah.
All through the year we've waited through spring and fall, to hear silver bells ringing, see winter time bringing the happiest season of all. Chestnuts roasting.
And he does the "Here We Come a Caroling" thing at the end too.
Yeah, at the end he does the "Love and Joy, come to you." Yeah, the Carpenters don't do that. But yeah, so for me it's the Carpenters, the Vince Guaraldi of the Charlie Brown CD.
Yeah,
obviously. There's a Bing version. There's a Como. There's a Sinatra. Stevie Wonder. Jackson 5 is one of my favorite CDs, so I do listen to that one. But
yeah, that was a good.
It's not even like in the top half songs for me on that CD. So. I love that Jackson 5 CD.
I do too, actually. Yeah.
So, but that's about it. I mean, for me, it's the Carpenters and the Charlie Brown version, which I don't even know. It's not even in the Charlie Brown movie, is it? I think it's just on the CD.
If it is, I don't remember what scene if it is in there. So
I don't think it's in the show. I think it's just like thrown on the end.
They just put it on there.
Soundtrack, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably like,
sure.
I recorded this just in case, put it on the soundtrack.
Yeah, like he might have gave it to him, they didn't use it, but it's on the soundtrack. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean that's
I
could listen to Stevie Wonder and Frank Sinatra, and they're all fine. It's a good song. But, yeah.
I'll give a shout out to Amy Mann again. She does a good version on her record. Yeah.
All right.
It's very standard, but somehow she does them in a way that we've complained about like contemporary artists who will just do some some garbage version, but like hers managed to like evoke the feel of the 40s and 50s without being cheesy. So like it kind of feels like they're original songs to her when they're not somehow. So that's about as high praise I could probably give to anybody. But yeah,
I saw a list recently. It was like I don't know, like best Christmas, best rock or recent Christmas albums or something, and she was like number one.
Oh yeah, I mean if you haven't grabbed it, that's one to listen to. All the arrangements are great.
Most modern people don't try this song. There's Bublé, of course, who does it. But
he'll try anything once.
If Sinatra did it, he's gonna do it. But so you got Bublé has done it. But it's not one that I hear on the radio that other people are doing. Mm-hmm. So I don't think Taylor Swift has done this one.
No.
I don't think Glee did this.
Glee didn't do this one yet.
So
it's
a great song. It's funny because this is 2 weeks in a row now. It's like good songs.
Yeah.
But weren't even considered for my top 10.
I'm guessing for you it might just be because it's just so played that you're like, maybe it's become invisible.
Yeah, it could be. It's really simple, but so are two others that that I can compare it to on my list.
Yeah.
So I don't want to spoil anything, but
sure.
One that we've had already, and one yet to come. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
this song does do the thing at the end, and I wish I knew who was the first to do this, where they play Jingle Bells either at the ending or the beginning. It's always Jingle Bells.
That's one of my things. Have I done that yet? I was gonna start a list.
I wanted to do that too.
It's so annoying when people do it now.
That's exactly why you'll hear it in our theme song. Our theme song is a song that we did.
Right.
Called We So Christmas. But I purposefully start with Jingle Bells.
Start with Jingle
Bells. Ding, 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 ding. Just to be like, here it is, folks.
But Christmas in Hollis starts like that too.
Yeah, Christmas in Hollis starts like that also. Ding, ding, ding. But like, why Jingle Bells? Is it because it's just
so easy?
So easy.
It's so easy. And so like the dude's just like noodling on his guitar. You can just pick it out.
I can
then,
understand
like,
it
Phil
more.
Spector does it once, but then he also he messes around with other stuff too. Because like on another, it's like.
Yeah.
So like he does Deck the Halls.
Yeah.
He does, but there's one that ends with Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
Even on the Spectre record.
What was our start? It does Jingle Bells, then Joy to the World, right? Dun, dun,
I think so. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
So. Yeah. So anything else you want to say? About this
maybe a couple other things about the lyrics.
Okay.
Every mother's child is a cumbersome phrase.
Yeah.
I like it. I always, in my head at least, will make the joke about how once I hit 93, if I live to be that long, I will no longer be wished Merry Christmas.
No.
By Mel Torme and anybody else, because it's only from kids to 1 in 92. I'm thinking he just wanted a rhyme, but maybe there was something about the age of 92.
Yes, maybe.
I mean, it could be the rhyme, but I'm thinking maybe there's something there.
He's an ageist. He's very.
So
very
two other things. One is, for whatever reason, me and my wife go around the house during the Christmas season, just occasionally just by itself with nothing else saying, "Tiny Tots."
Well, so we were listening to the Mel Torme version.
Yeah.
And he says, tiny little tots.
Tiny little tots. Yep.
Tiny little tots. And my wife got so mad.
It's like,
She's
why
"That's
you mess up your own
ridiculous."
song?
Yeah, she's like, "That's ridiculous. Why do you say that?" It's like, oh, you know.
When you make tater tots, do you sing this song?
No, but now that's what I'm thinking. Now I'm gonna go, "Ooh, you know, these tots are tiny." These are tiny tots.
These tights are pretty tiny, if you ask me.
We're gonna Sonic tomorrow. Order some tiny tots.
You should. Yeah, go say. Yeah, I'd like the tiny tots, please. You mean some small tater tots? Yeah,
the
your
season.
tiny tots.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season. And then, all right, pull around for your order. All right, be of good cheer. I know you don't pull around for your order at Sonic. What am I talking about? I'm a maniac.
Tiny tots.
You're insane.
The last thing I'll say about this album.
It's like Coke Zero.
Yeah. Well, it is a Coke Zero. I'm hopped up on it tonight. I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did last time, where you could hear my brain shutting off by the end of the Muppet Christmas Carol. Where like,
Oh, okay.
like,
So the Coke Zero is gonna keep you going.
I hope so. Now, the one last lyric note, and then we can move on to something fun. Is you got these days? You got. Okay, I'm not even gonna make this joke. All right.
Why? Come on, I can edit it out.
How many edited jokes? All right. Censored joke, self-censoring jokes. Okay. I'm ready for something fun if you are.
So you don't want to make the joke?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So Mel Torme, Nat King Cole, the Carpenters. I probably played them all.
Amy Mann for me. I'll throw that in there. But those are the four on my list. Nobody else I don't care about.
Yeah. Okay. So Buble. All right. Moving on.
Buble, fart on your lunch.
Santa Pally.
Tiny little totses.
Oh, maybe he does that.
Tiny tots.
Yeah.
All right. Something fun. This is Rusty. Something
This
fun.
is me.
Take it away.
Okay.
Okay, we get it. We'll take a little break and do something fun. Cool? Sweet, awesome.
When we were making our list of Christmas movies, this is one I didn't consider because it's a short, but I want to talk about it. It's one of those short cartoons. It's from 1936. It's from Max Fleischer Studios, directed by Dave Fleischer. It's called Christmas Comes But Once a Year. And there's a great song that goes with it called Christmas Comes But Once a Year that I've considered covering for a compilation or something. I'll just kind of walk through the plot.
Okay.
Because it's quick. They're at an orphanage, and they wake up for Christmas. They're all excited, and they open their toys, and the toys immediately start falling apart. They're just badly made toys. So the teddy bear loses its stuffing, and the bike wheel goes flat, and the things fall apart, and they just start crying. And so it's just this room full of little orphan children in an orphanage just screaming and crying their hearts out because all their toys. I don't know where their caretaker is.
Right.
But yeah, they woke up in the morning and so they're all crying, and they all start walking slowly to back to their beds one by one. We'll just go to bed, I guess. Meanwhile, there's this character called Professor Grampy who comes by, and he's been in he appeared in 9 Betty Boop cartoons total, so he's mostly a sidekick character for Betty Boop.
Okay.
From the 30s. But he's this character called Professor Grampy. His shtick was always that if something went wrong, he would put on his professor's thinking cap and then solve a problem.
Gotcha.
So he drove by this orphanage and heard the wailing of kids and said, it seems like these kids aren't going to have a good Christmas. What can I do? And then he puts on his thinking cap. I've got it. And so he goes into their kitchen and starts taking all their kitchen utensils and parts of their oven and their blending machines and stuff, and he turns them into toys.
Okay.
And then he dresses up as Santa, and he comes in and jingles the bells. He keeps the bells jingling.
Jingle those bells.
And wakes up the kids and goes, "Hey, Santa's here!" And they all come out and they play with the toys, and it's this great euphoric moment where these kids are running around playing with toys, And then at the end, he gets all these umbrellas and puts them together. And puts these umbrellas together, makes a Christmas tree out of them, strings it up with lights, puts it on a record player. The record player spins around, and then they start screaming, "Christmas comes once a year! Now it's here! Now it's here!" And this is the greatest Christmas thing ever. It's like this just bundle, like, because it's a perfect, like, 7-minute. You get a problem, it goes down real quick, and then Professor Grampley slowly builds it up, and then builds up to this climax. Yeah, to me, I've seen it a bunch because I discovered it when Nora was very tiny, my daughter. And so, when you're little, you look for like 7-minute things or something. Right. And that's your TV for the day. So like during Christmas several years ago, we'd watch this probably, once a day. And so I've seen it a lot, and I still don't have any problem with it.
And so what year did it come out?
1936.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a perfect little 7-minute movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's no grown-ups in it, like arguing about things or anything like that. It's just
no, you kind of need that,
Yeah. You've got a bunch of little kids in an orphanage, and you got Professor Grampy.
All right. Cool.
So maybe they'll make this into a feature length one day and completely destroy it.
Right, of course. Lots of time for arguing.
Oh yeah. So I love it. It's a good one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a good one.
5 stars.
It's on YouTube?
Yes.
All right.
So you can just look it up. Christmas comes once a year. And you even get a Christmas seals advertisement at the very end.
Oh, cool.
Christmas seals.
All right, let's move on to our movie.
All right.
So, our movie, the number 3 movie, as voted on by our friends this summer, is my number 8. Mm-hmm. Not on your list, right?
Nope.
All right, my number 8. It is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Holiday Row. Oh, it's not in the movie.
So, there, right away, we should say that they have changed out the actors for the kids. And so I went and looked to see if they had done anything yet, and they really hadn't. So do you know why they changed out the actors?
Age,
so they would have been...
Well, there's the different ones in the second movie, too.
Oh, were they different?
Every movie, all 4 movies have different kids.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, they just want to keep them roughly the same age every time.
Okay.
So they just have different actors every time.
Well, I'll just say this: that I
remember
the ones from European Vacation, and this is such a step up.
Oh yeah,
like Juliette Lewis and Johnny Galecki.
Yeah, especially to me, Juliette Lewis. She's probably my favorite part of the movie, really.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah,
and just Johnny Galecki, what he became. You know what I mean? So it's funny to see him.
You'll have to remind me what he became. I was watching this, and my wife came in and said, "Oh, it's Johnny Galecki." I said, "How do you know that?" Because I don't actually know who he is. Or I don't.
Well, first he was in Roseanne forever.
Okay, Roseanne. That's what she told me. Okay,
yeah,
I didn't remember
and then he's now the Big Bang Theory.
He's what?
Big Bang Theory. He's the main outside of Sheldon. He's Sheldon's roommate. He's the main guy.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, that's him. He's married to what's her fate, Penny or whatever.
Okay, I didn't know who that was. Okay,
yeah,
I just didn't know who he was, and I didn't recognize him.
He's been,
okay, so everyone listening right now is going, "Come on, Johnny."
Right. Come on, don't you watch Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, don't watch. But even I know who that is, obviously.
But we know who the people. Yeah,
I recognize all the people, and it's one of those things where you know the show even if you don't watch it.
That's Johnny Galecki. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you think about the kid from Roseanne, that's him.
And I never watched enough Roseanne to know.
Oh, okay, all right.
Wait. He's the main brother?
Oh no, he's Darlene's. Is that her name, Darlene? The boyfriend.
Okay, boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that her name, Darlene? Yeah.
Darlene. Yeah. Who shares my birthday down to the year?
The actress or the character?
The actress.
Okay.
Oh well, whichever one Sarah Gilbert is.
Yeah.
Sarah Gilbert was born on my birthday. We were born on the exact same day. Yeah.
All right. So we start with this long animated scene.
Yeah.
That I haven't watched in years because
Yeah.
I just don't watch it. I don't pay attention to it. I can remember we were in high school And it's funny because up until today, I thought this movie was rated R. We just figured out it was PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a teacher, a science teacher, my senior year, who showed this in class. And we asked him, how can you show this in class?
Yeah.
And he said, the Christmas lights, because we learned about circuitry or whatever. so that was how he justified it.
It's a stretch.
Yeah, no, of course. He got fired at the end of that year. Anyway,
Okay, well, there you go.
But that's the last time I really remember watching this animated scene, was in that class.
Okay.
And I watch this movie every year, but it's just so long. But the animated scene suggests that Santa is having all this trouble.
Yeah.
Because it's the Griswold house. Is he suggesting that the Griswolds just bring bad luck to anyone who comes inside the house?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I was thinking they were just somehow combining Clark and Santa.
Right, maybe.
And then didn't think beyond that.
Maybe.
Yours makes more sense.
Yeah, it's like he's not incompetent. He's just at the Griswold house.
Yeah.
And he seems to be really incompetent. Anyway, so
it's one of those classic cartoon openings, though, where like Pink Panther and
Oh yeah.
It's always the kid. When a kid does watch it, it's their favorite part of the movie. Then they get bored. A little kid, yeah.
Yeah. So so it starts. They're going to get the tree, and your Clark Griswold dad jokes.
Right. Dumb dad.
Yeah. And he starts with the road rage with the guys, and he's battling them, and he ends up under the 18-wheeler, which is a really cool guy.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, and he comes out and drives off the road. And they end up in the big field, I guess, where they're gonna go steal a tree.
Right, where they're gonna get a tree. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna cut down somebody's tree. So, of course, like I said, there's new kids, and we already talked about that. But so they find the tree they want, and Russ says, that won't fit in our yard. It's not going in our yard, Russ. It's going in our living room.
Right.
And he says, where's the axe? Okay, so they don't have the axe, right?
Right.
Saw. They don't have the saw.
You're right.
So did he dig it out with his bare hands?
He dug it out.
With what? That ground's gonna be so frozen.
Yeah, there's no way to dig out a tree.
Yeah, she couldn't even stand. The girl, her lips were purple and stuff.
There would be no way to do it with an axe, really. Probably.
Right, no,
but...
exactly right. It'd be easier for you to find a way to cut it down than to dig it out.
Yes.
So that was one of the few things that always confused me as a kid. I got a few things that I'll talk about.
Yeah, when you're a kid, I think when you're an adult watching, you just go, "Oh, that's stupid."
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but as a kid, I couldn't get over some of this stuff.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so they get home and we meet the neighbors. The neighbors are really fun. So you got Todd and Margot.
Yeah.
And that's Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Yeah.
Now, you hate everything? Do you at least like Seinfeld?
I like Seinfeld.
Okay. All right.
I have problems with Seinfeld, but we don't have to get into it. But I do like it, and that was my favorite show when it came out in 1990.
Okay.
Yeah, or
Good.
89.
Well,
Yeah.
So kids today, they watch, they binge, and they love Parks and Rec.
Yeah, the kids and their binging. Yeah, Parks and Rec.
And they love Friends.
Friends, for some reason.
Yeah, like they're getting.
It
into all these
happened like in
shows.
the last few months.
Well, yeah, but they don't know Seinfeld.
Yeah, which you can also watch on streaming, right?
I don't know. Is it on Netflix? I don't think it's on Netflix. It might be the difference.
Okay, maybe that's it.
Let's see. So Clark has his chainsaw.
I should also say that the one who's married to the Elaine in the movie
Todd.
is Christopher Guest's brother, Nicholas Guest.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny. So that's Todd. So Clark has his chainsaw. He's trimming his tree, and makes a dirty joke to them. He puts up his tree in the living room, cuts the rope, and of course it shatters all his windows and fills his whole living room up. So
it's our second movie in a row with two big trees that are too big for the room.
Too big for the house. That's right.
Yeah.
They just fold it. The top just folds. Ellen tells Clark that her parents are coming, and his parents are already planning to come. So that doesn't seem like a huge deal to me. What about to you? If you had just four parents.
Four parents.
Yeah,
yeah, I've never experienced it.
Me either. But if I had that huge house,
yeah,
I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Yeah, that's the John Hughes version of poor, by the way.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're middle class, right?
Yeah.
They're squeaking by.
Just squeaking by in that giant house.
They barely afford a pool.
Right. I know. I cannot feel sorry for him. He's like, oh, you're not going to get a pool. Poor thing.
Right. All right. So now, like, it's weird. This is another thing that would kill me as a kid. So we see an advent calendar, and first of all, it reads the 14th.
Yeah. Oh, right. And then we're in Thanksgiving.
Well, okay, but wait. We're going to talk about that. So,
okay.
So the 14th, that seems really early, like, to be, I don't know, to have like, expecting the parents. Yeah, like, because I think they're coming, like, any day.
Right.
But anyway, it just seemed kind of early. I was surprised by that.
I agree.
But we don't see every day as it passes. So
no.
It's like we just see random days. So he's at work. We find out that he's expecting, like, a big bonus. And
right.
he has already paid for the pool, and he just needs his bonus check to cover it, or his check's going to bounce.
Yeah.
His friend that he's talking to is, I know you don't watch King of Queens, but it's Doug's boss at IPS, O'Boyle from King of Queens. That's his friend that he hangs out with. At
okay.
And then we see, of course, Bill Murray's brother.
Yes.
Is the boss. He's a jerk. He doesn't know Clark's name. Calls him something different every time.
That's right.
So, yeah. So, and like, yeah, the whole thing revolves around him getting this bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes to the mall later with Russ.
Yep.
And they have the awkward encounter with the saleswoman.
Right.
This is not a family movie. I mean, you know,
I do like this about Clark in all the movies, and I don't know why I like this, but I like that he's a dumb dad who's always on the brink of adultery. Like, that's funny to me. Like, it's just like, oh man, and like he knows it's wrong. Like, I can't. This is crazy. But like, just always like, oh man, it's just gonna happen. That is
even like with Russ standing there.
Yeah. That's funny to me.
There's
no way that what's her name though would do the thing where she said you can't see the line.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, when she says when she elaborates,
yeah, she says,
you can't see the line. Yeah, like there's that someone working behind a counter would do that means that this was written by a man. Yeah,
true. But that's it comes on AMC and like Freeform, what used to be ABC.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me all the fun edits they do.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So today's the first time I watched the actual DVD in years. But I mean, no, they basically leave that in there. It's nothing that they would have to edit, I guess. But I don't know.
It's it's scandalous, but that's it. Yeah, there's nothing you can't show on TV.
All right, so next thing we know, they're watching It's a Wonderful Life.
Right.
Again, as all these movies.
Every movie we've done has It's a Wonderful Life.
And so the grandparents arrive. So I don't know if it's still the 14th. I think the next date we see is like the 17th. So it's pretty early.
Yeah.
Like it's at least a week before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time for people to stay with you.
It really is.
That's pushing it. Doris Roberts is one of the moms.
Yeah. Diane Ladd's the other.
Yeah, they're all good actors. But we had Raymond's dad.
Okay, I didn't know the dads. Okay.
No, from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay.
On the Santa Claus, his boss was Raymond's dad from.
Okay, right.
And Doris Roberts is the mom from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, right. You're right.
So we've had Raymond's parents on here.
Hi.
Yeah. Clark chooses to avoid all of his family people by just hanging outside and putting up lights. So he's going to put up 25,000 lights as his goal.
It's an old joke of mine, by the way. I do yard work so I can avoid my family. It's like you always see dads outside just hosing generally. Like I'm just hosing the windows. Like there's no need to like just avoiding the family. And that's when there's no extended family.
Right, exactly. Okay, so here's the part where I guess you thought was Thanksgiving because of the parade.
Yeah, they're watching the parade.
Okay.
Unless they're watching on YouTube like I do.
It used to confuse the mess out of me.
Okay,
when I was a kid.
Right.
It is. I researched it.
Okay.
An adult with an internet connection.
Exactly.
Now. It's an annual parade in Chicago, and it's called the something.
Okay, so it wasn't Macy's.
Yeah, it's in Chicago. So they even say it. They even say something about a store that they're passing, and it's not a New York store; it's a Chicago store.
Then we're the dummies. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was
But
a
yeah,
kid.
it looked very much like Macy's.
But that's the other thing is that but a lot of people say that. A lot of people
Yeah.
say that they're watching the Macy's parade. I've heard that several times. I heard it on a podcast not too long ago.
And also the fact that they're sleeping implies to me that it's Thanksgiving.
I think so.
Because
I think you're right.
Because I don't know if you heard, it's the tryptophan. It's the
What's the
tryptophan,
tryptophan?
right? It's tryptophan.
I asked for extra tryptophan yesterday.
Oh yeah, I just instead of gravy, I just poured tryptophan right on it.
All right, let's see. Clark, it's nighttime. Clark is still outside. It's where he hangs onto the gutter and it breaks off, and so the whole huge sheet of ice goes through the neighbor's house.
Yeah,
It's really the perfect plan because there's no evidence, Oh,
it's great.
It shatters their stereo system, and the it's gone. The weapon.
I tried to look at their CDs, but I couldn't make them out. I wanted
You
to
couldn't
see
make
what
them,
they
yeah.
listened to.
They probably listen. It's probably a lot of Michael Bolton.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right? Or you think
No,
more like
not
maybe
Michael
electronic?
Bolton. It would have to be like Philip Glass. I'm thinking.
Oh, or like Kenny G.
Nothing.
No?
Nothing like. No, I don't think I think they're like artsy people.
Okay.
So like, I think it would have to be like, yeah, somebody like Philip Glass or like, nothing that like, nothing Clark would listen to. I think Clark would listen to Kenny G. Like,
It is a perfect plan, though. I mean, if you think about it, it's like to use ice, right, as your weapon.
as a murder weapon. Yeah, it melts.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, so it sounds like a Sherlock Holmes plot or
Yeah,
something.
it does. It really does. So let's see. So anyway, Clark invites everybody out to see his lights, but they don't work, of course.
Right.
He wakes up the next morning. He goes to hide presents in the attic.
This is the confusing part to me too, because he is a Mother's Day present from when he's 8. Does that mean that
He brought it with him.
he lived there? Maybe that was his parents' house and he inherited
Maybe.
it and they moved away?
Maybe it wasn't his.
Maybe.
Maybe someone used to live in the house.
Well, no, it said from Clark, age 8.
It said from Clark to who? To
to Mom for Mother's Day. And he looked at it sentimentally, so,
Right.
if that's a word, with sentiment. And so, yeah, it was a broken joke. I get it, but I don't, if you think about it, I don't know if it works or not. It might.
There's a few of those in this movie.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But I didn't really. I thought it was an old Christmas present. I guess I
It
saw
was a
something
Mother's
on the
Day
internet
gift
about
that he
that.
hid
Yeah.
there, yeah.
But so he gets stuck up there because Doris Roberts picks up the attic,
Yeah.
and then they all immediately go shopping. And so he's stuck in the attic. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if you couldn't get that door open.
You could get it open.
You think you could?
Yeah.
Of course, slapstick comedy. He steps on the board, it hits him in the face, turns around, the other board hits him, turns around, the same board hits him.
Yeah.
And anybody, I guess with Chevy Chase it works. I don't think it would work with some people.
Or Sideshow Bob with the rakes, maybe. Yeah.
He comes across some like old home movies, and he watches them. It's kind of cool because we get a glimpse of characters that we haven't met yet.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to watch the movie twice to really know what he's watching on the movie.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right.
'Cause
Now the
Doran-
weird thing is, so his feet go through the ceiling.
He should have just gone through.
Well, so they make it so where the bed seems to be really high.
It's a bunk
So that
bed.
so that he couldn't like go through. But if you think back to the scene before it, when the grandfather was on the top bunk and he's admiring the poster, of
The
girl
poster,
above
yeah.
him, he's way down. Like there's a lot of room because
Oh,
the
I know.
camera's scans
Well,
up,
there would be
so-
no bunk bed that, because you
right by the ceiling, right? Your nose. would be
you're
touching
just
the
sitting
ceiling.
there like staring, right? Oh, just trapped.
Right, be claustrophobic. Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, if
Also-
you made a hole through the floor, why not just use that as a tunnel? I mean,
Right.
the hole's already there, so go ahead and get out.
Get out, right. Also, realize we have grandparents in the bunk beds
Yeah,
and a brother and a sister in a bed together.
in a bed together.
Why? Don't we
Why?
just-
For funny, but yeah, they don't think
unless,
it through.
Unless they're old people who just don't sleep together anymore.
They're like, look, we're gonna put the siblings together before we get together again. Yeah. Or maybe they never slept together. They like watched all those old shows of the 1950s
Yeah.
and thought they weren't supposed to. They never got to the Brady Bunch where you learned you could share a bed together.
But you could. So yeah, the thing with the bunk beds that kind of bother me. You got siblings sleeping together. I think the husband.
These
and
are
wife
these are things, by the way, that did not bother me. So,
You didn't even think about it
well, I thought about them. Yeah,
when his feet fell through the floor. What were you thinking?
I was thinking. I didn't.
Get out?
I thought, that's a little weird that it's that close, and I thought he needs to just go and tunnel out. when it didn't happen, I thought, oh well, comedy movie.
Right.
But yeah, so like I don't know why it is that this movie. I think it's because they don't dwell on it.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Because in the other movies they dwell on it enough, so you're like forced to pay attention to something that doesn't make sense. In this,
but when he falls through, he's only like ankle deep. So you're right. I mean, like the top bunk is literally like on the.
I don't think you could fit.
You couldn't fit
to sleep. Yeah. I mean, especially with that poster hanging there, that takes up a good, centimeter.
Right. I feel like he fell through the poster.
The poster should have been hanging out there somehow too.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So he's of course, as he's watching the movie, he's sitting on the door, which someone's eventually going to have to move to let him out.
Right.
But he sits there.
He's kind of dumb to do that. Yeah.
So he falls. Goes back outside with the lights. Can't figure out what's wrong. Ellen goes in and hits a switch, so that actually makes them turn on.
Right.
And it takes a little while to figure out, but so she figures out she has to hit the switch again. And then the couple next door, the light makes them suddenly become wacky. The light going on and off. Yeah. And they don't know how to walk when the light's on.
They're just blinded, I think is the idea.
Yeah, but then it goes off. And then they spill wine.
Well, then they're suffering from the light having been in their eyes.
Right. That's right.
But they do go wacky. Opposite. I should say, by the way, when I first moved to this neighborhood, Carrie and I were still single, and most people in this neighborhood have like kids and stuff, and like we were compared to that couple. You're like, oh, you kind of remind me of a couple next door, because we're kind of like.
When you say single, you mean you didn't have kids?
Oh God, I did say single, didn't I? Yes, we were both single with each other. No, yeah, we were married.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we were married with no kids. Is what I meant to say.
Okay, all right.
And yeah, so like they were like, you guys kind of remind me of the neighbors next door to the Griswolds.
Did they? Somebody told you that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I mean, they weren't entirely incorrect. We were like standoffish and didn't have kids.
Yeah.
Didn't seem in a hurry to have them.
Right.
And listen to Philip Glass. So that might have been a tip-off.
Let's see. So, of course, so Eddie shows up here.
Right. And Snot, and then the dog named Snot.
With his family and an RV and a huge dog named Snot.
Snot.
Yeah, Snot.
That might have been my first laugh out loud laugh, just the way Randy Quaid said, yeah, I called him Snot.
The next morning, we see December 18th.
Yeah.
So all of this has happened before a week before Christmas. But I mean, that's you've had people stay with you over a week. That's a lot of time.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
3 days. 3 days is about the max.
Yeah, exactly. Clark takes the kids sledding, using one of his company's lubricants. Like, to me, this is like a wasted scene.
This was the elf snowman scene where it was like, this is a bit much.
Yeah. I wonder if it was added later, like for time or something. I don't know.
This is also the equivalent of Home Alone, where he slides under the dude's legs.
Yeah, you need right.
There's always that one scene where it's like, just some wacky set piece. It's not really needed. Yeah.
Maybe they had to get them out of the house. Maybe they wanted to get them to go do something. I mean, it's some cool Cousin Eddie jokes about like the thing in his head, and the hair parting. And, it's a cool shot of an '80s Walmart. Yeah.
Oh yeah. My favorite Eddie joke, by the way, was touching that wooden thing that falls apart.
Oh yeah.
That's the best.
Nails it.
Yeah.
That's great. Let's see. So next we see December 21st.
Okay.
So now we just flew through 3 days. Clark's at work. He says his last day of the year. Still no bonus check, but he has a sweet model of a swimming pool.
Yeah.
That's like, model's cool with the diving board.
Does that like come free when you buy it? You're like, here's the model.
Yeah, I was listening to. I was trying to get the podcast, the Purple Stuff podcast.
Yeah.
And that was what they were like, because the guy goes, he's like, well, you buy a pool, they give you the model. He's like, no, that's not true.
They give you the
it's
model.
Like, how do you get them? Yeah. He's like, there's no way they gave one of those to everybody that bought a pool.
It's like when you buy a house, you get your model of the house first, right?
The model of the house.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, when they were saying that, I was like, yeah, it could be true, I guess, if you have like a custom pool. But then, so then I watched it. It's just a square. Like, there's no need for them to give you a model
right.
to approve.
Square with a diving
square
board.
You ordered, right? I can see you like a custom design, you know.
So sometimes cinema's need to tell stories visually gets in the way.
Yeah.
Because
Anyway.
you need something, and yet you don't need that.
Anyway, it's a sweet model of a fool and has a cool diamond board on it.
It should have been him looking at like Swimmer's Enthusiast magazine or something, and walking
or
his
even just a
fingers over the
pamphlet.
page. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be better. And
Right.
you could make a Swimmer's Enthusiast joke.
So that night, here's another one of your parts that you like. He's daydreaming about the pool party in his backyard.
Yeah.
You get Bing's Melikaliki and then of course there's the flashback to the girl from the counter, right?
Yeah.
Eddie's daughter Ruby kind of makes him snap out of it. She's standing there. She says she doesn't know Santa's coming, so
Yeah.
he's got to talk to Eddie. And they agree that they're going to help Eddie's family with Christmas. Of course, before that, there was where he wakes up and he finds Eddie emptying his RV bathroom into the storm drain.
Yeah.
And then he takes some shopping, and that's what he tells him. Help him with
Actual
Christmas.
toilet humor. Yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. So next is Christmas Eve. They open the door for the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Aunt Bethany and Uncle Lewis are coming in for the party. I like these characters. What about you?
Bethany and Uncle Lewis. Which ones are they?
Well, at the end, it's the old couple that comes.
Oh, the old couple. No, I don't like them.
You don't like it?
No. No, I mean, the dude, I don't know. It's the over the top crankiness was not too
Right.
funny to me, and then just dementia jokes. I don't know, but yeah, I like the rest of the family well enough.
Right.
But yeah, these two I don't like.
No, they're not in any of the other movies, right?
I don't think any of the family is, except for Eddie.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just weird. Like they're in the home movies that he's watching, and then we get to meet them.
Yeah.
As the older versions of themselves.
Right.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Bethany has wrapped her cat, so they have to let the cat out, and of course, Snot's already running around. And then before he cuts the turkey, they ask Bethany to say grace, and she does the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right.
The turkey is a disaster. How does that even happen? Is that not letting it thaw, or how do you get that?
How would you do that even on purpose? Yeah.
Right. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how to say what happens, but basically, he goes to cut it, and it opens up, and it's like just dry skin, and on the inside is just like wiped. It looks like it was bad.
It's just a joke about turkeys being dry, but
it's shriveled to like almost nothing. And,
yeah.
It's pretty nasty. And because then like one of them gets a whiff of like the smoke that comes out, it's like almost like throws up. Like so
it's just like farts come out of it basically.
Right.
Turkey farts.
There's cat food in the Jell-O, and then Eddie's dog destroys the trash in the kitchen. So this is where Clark like starts to lose it. Like
That's
this
right.
is the first sign because he's been avoiding. He's been outside with the lights.
That's right.
And so this is the first sign where he's kind of starting to crack. So let's.
Is this where he truly loses it and does the whole spiel?
Not quite yet. So,
Okay.
If you are a parent with a kid in the car,
Yeah.
check your app. You probably have a 30-second skip thing.
Yeah.
And I would, if you have a kid under 10, I would do that. But so the cat has an electrical accident under the chair.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have to go throw the chair out to the trash. So they drag the chair out to the trash, and of course that's more of where he starts to lose it, right?
Yeah.
He comes back in, and he hasn't lost it yet. Comes back in, he sits down to eat, and he sees this flash in his living room, and where Lewis
Yeah.
has
cigar.
tried to light his cigar, but has in fact lit the entire Christmas tree
That's right.
on fire. It is completely dead,
And is a jerk
All the
about it.
gone. That's right. And turns out to be on fire himself.
Yes, and doesn't care.
Right, as he's being a jerk about it.
Yeah, I just hate him too much to like him. I know you're supposed to hate him, but like it's just too much. Because why?
So the only thing that stops him from losing it right here, he's about to lose it, is that the guy knocks at the door with his Christmas bonus, right?
Oh, right.
And so he's like, my bonus has come. Look, I just lost my recliner, my tree. I had to put Lewis out, right? And the dog tore up my kitchen. The turkey sucked. All right, but finally my bonus has arrived, right? So he tells them all he's sorry for how he's been acting. He tells them about the pool. Tells them if there's enough money, he's going to fly them in to dedicate the pool.
Yes.
And, of course, the Christmas bonus is a subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club.
That's the gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Have you ever been enrolled in a subscription?
No.
Never?
No. Have you?
Well, so no, first I was going to say on Everybody Loves Raymond, he enrolls him in the fruit. His parents on the Fruit of the Month Club, and they the whole joke. They're like, you got to eat these pears. Please eat these pears. They're gonna go bad. and he like tells me, he's like, look, you're getting more next month. Like it's not. And they're like, wait, every month? Like, why would you do this to us? Why would you send us fruit every month? But I told the story recently during It's a Wonderful Life about my uncle who I was really close to, and so. One year for Christmas, he did this thing where he wrote up like a certificate, and it was my Christmas gift was the Casingle of the Month Club. So you remember Casingles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so every month I could tell him which one I wanted. He'd go to Tower Records and he'd buy it for me.
Oh wow!
So every month I got a Casingle. Do you think about it? Like,
do you remember any favorites you had?
What's that?
Remember any favorite Casingles you got out of the deal?
They would have all been rap. Probably at that point. So,
Rap? Oh, wow.
Yeah. The ones I only have a few left. The ones I have right now are Oasis.
Yeah.
Don't Look Back in Anger. I have Fountains of Wayne. I want an Alien for Christmas.
Yeah.
I have Beach Boys, Kokomo.
Mm-hmm.
I have Beach Boys, Little Deuce Coupe when they did the country album with the country people.
Yeah.
And there's one more. I think I have 5 right now. That's all I have left. You have any?
I don't know if I still have my. I used to have Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. I remember that one. Yeah, I didn't get too many singles.
I mean, I had probably 50 of them.
Yeah, I mostly. I wasn't enrolled in the clubs. I mostly bought albums as cassettes. But yeah.
Right. But I mean, that's a good. If you think about it, like if you bought me like one tape for Christmas, that would have been like $10, right?
Yeah.
For like $3 over 12 months, let's say $36.
Yeah.
I made out of that deal.
It's pretty good.
Anyway, so this is where Clark gives his rant. The key difference between watching it on TV and the DVD.
Oh, that's right, because this is a PG-13 movie.
Right.
And the I don't know if everyone knows this. The rule about PG-13 movies is you get to say the word once in the movie. So
oh no.
Yeah, you only get one. So that's yeah.
Can you say that on our podcast?
Yeah, because you said this podcast was PG-13, so that means I get to say that word I just said once. I'm not going to say it again.
You can't say it again.
No, I can't say it again,
or
it would be a rated R podcast. But it's PG-13, so I was able to say it that once.
Oh man, he says he in the middle of his rant, he wishes his boss were there.
Yeah.
So you see Eddie perk up. He's like, ooh, I can help. Clark goes outside to cut a new tree.
Yeah.
He cuts one down and, of course, takes out the neighbor's window with it at the same time. Oh, by the way, I have a man, it's big. I want to say action figure, but it's big. It's like probably like a foot tall of Chainsaw Clark. My kids bought it for me last year, so it's on my desk. Yeah, it's on my desk. He has a ski mask, which you can take on or off. He has a chainsaw, and he has a little moose cup too.
I was thinking that was the ultimate Mike moment because it's a combination of Christmas and horror and everything.
So I have a Funko Kevin McAllister, and my kids cannot guess who he is because he's holding. These are two things he's holding. If you think Kevin, what accessory would you give to Kevin?
Oh gosh,
I don't know. Right,
a comb.
Aftershave.
Milk.
Eggs.
Yes, and milk. Got the milk.
So he's holding an iron.
No.
And a gun. And the BB gun.
No.
So then they're all like, who is he? Who is he? Looks familiar. I go, well, this is an iron and that's a BB gun.
Toothbrush, maybe.
Ralphie. Well, he's not Ralphie.
Yeah.
Ralphie has glasses. Yeah. So he doesn't. It's hard to tell those.
Maybe a toothbrush.
Toothbrush. It's tough. But so anyway, so I do have a.
He's not known for holding things in that movie.
He's not. No, I know. So I got Kevin and I got Chainsaw Clark. I mean, he's huge. He's like the size of my speaker on my desk.
Gosh.
So he's cool. But yeah, my kids got me that. And they also got me. This is last year. They also got me that baseball pinball thing that you were talking about.
Oh.
That's on my desk.
Oh yeah.
And my kids like to play that. And then and then they got me is an animated. It's released like an animated children's book, but it's Die Hard.
Oh right, I have one for Home Alone actually.
Oh, there yeah.
Yeah, there's one for Back to the Future also.
Oh, cool. Okay, so anyway, so he takes out the neighbor's window with his tree. So they're going to get mad. They're going to confront him in a minute. So let's see. The family hears a sound. Suddenly, for the second time on our podcast, we're going to get some squirrel humor.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Because there's a squirrel in the new tree that he cut down.
Squirrel thing, yeah.
Now, there's two good jokes here. First, he goes, "Where's Eddie? He usually eats these things."
Oh, right.
And she says he had to stop because of the cholesterol.
Cholesterol.
And then I don't know why I like this so much, but where he goes, I need a coat and a hammer. They're like, why? He's like, I'm gonna catch him in the coat. I'm gonna bang him with the
right. It's just I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
Right, exactly. Why do you need a coat and a hammer?
I do want to say something about Eddie.
Go ahead.
Well, I want to say something about like the plot of the movie so far, and part of it has to do with Eddie. Once Eddie shows up, Eddie is really funny, and Eddie's always really funny. But as I recall, I haven't seen the first two movies in a while, but he's kind of a guy who pops in for a short time, and you get a little Eddie moment, and then he's gone. In this movie, it kind of becomes the Eddie movie.
He takes over, yeah.
Yeah, and the problem with it is that it makes Clark look normal. You know what I mean?
True.
Like Clark,
right.
he's just like, oh, I'm just straight Chevy Chase now, and so like because Eddie's Eddie, and so yeah, Clark doesn't get to be the buffoon anymore.
But I think that's why this movie works so well. I think that's why it's become like an American standard, because he is like a normal dad.
Yeah, I mean, even in the first one, that's the joke of the thing. He's like a dad you're supposed to relate to. He's just more of a extreme version of like the dad who gets lost and all that good stuff. But
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't have much of a problem with it being an Eddie movie, but definitely to me it takes away from the Clark character a little bit. And the other plot thing I was going to say is that once he does get the lights lit, what I'm thinking at that point is, well, the movie's over. It just seemed like that was the driving force of the movie. It almost feels like that should have been the end of the movie.
Man versus science.
Yeah.
That was the conflict.
Right, exactly.
The main conflict is man versus
science. But it almost feels like that should have been the end of the movie. That should have been the climax. He finally gets the lights lit.
Finally gets the lights going.
Yeah.
It always bothered me that he like destroyed some of those reindeer before he got it to work.
It bothered me a touch, I'll admit.
He's right, you see?
It bothered just a little, like, oh, come on now. Yeah. I mean, and afterwards, when he does light it up, I'm thinking, he lit it up and everything. That's great, but his reindeers are destroyed.
Exactly.
It's like, it's time you got to go get some new reindeer.
I would have to go to the store and get more reindeer.
Yeah,
exactly.
Or else it's not complete.
Exactly.
So don't celebrate so soon.
You're like me.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
He probably would have if Eddie hadn't shown up with the RV right in that moment.
Oh, and by the way, my favorite Juliette Lewis moment was when she said, like, he worked really hard on this grandma, like, yeah. Because unlike
she's totally against her dad the whole time, right?
Yeah, unlike Home Alone, this is a family that actually kind of like encourages each other even in their silly stuff,
right?
So even the kids are kind of on board with what Clark's doing. So
yeah, they're like, you didn't drive us all the way out here to get another one of those goofy ties, did you?
Yeah.
Like, well, I got one of those last year. Like even as they're making fun of him, they're doing it in like what he likes.
That's right. They're like, we know it's dad. He's dumb dad,
right.
but we love him,
tie,
and we're gonna do this for him, and yeah,
right,
yeah, which I like.
Yeah, and even Russ is on board the whole time.
Yeah.
Until that one day was like, oh, gee, I got that homework, I got to study.
Yeah, that's right.
He had been out there all day.
But yeah, by that point, he's justified.
So let's see. So squirrels run around. Nobody knows how to catch it. Snot starts chasing the squirrel. So they finally realize they're heading for the front door. Clark goes and opens the door just as Elaine walks up.
Yeah.
And, of course, the squirrel jumps on Elaine. And he shuts the door. There you go.
But the squirrel stuff to me were kind of like in the dog movie Beethoven territory or something, where it's like it's just crossed into like bad, or like Ray Charles novelty songs. So yeah, the squirrel. Why were they freaking out so much? It's just a squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, because the squirrel is no problem in It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh no, you just have them crawling around.
Which they were just watching like a week ago. I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. They should have known the squirrel is just
When
going to
they first
crawl on your
arrived
back and try
over
to
a
cheer
week
you
ago.
up.
Yeah, really. So let's see. So they go pack all their bags. They're leaving, and Clark says, "Nope, can't leave. We're gonna stick it out." As he's reading towards the night before Christmas to the family, Eddie returns and he's got the boss tied up.
Yep.
Clark tells him off, says he's going to take the fall for Eddie. His boss wises up and says, "Take last year's bonus and add 20%.
Yeah. And then he
That's
faints.
pretty good. Do you get a Christmas bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get a
But
small
then,
bonus.
you know, I mean, it's never anything that's even announced. It's
Right.
just more like, so it's nothing you ever expect. But then, you know, everyone's like, "Hey, come by here," you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we get a small bonus, but like if you add, I've been at this place for 7 years.
Yeah.
If you added 20% over like 7 years,
Oh, right.
it would actually be pretty significant.
Right.
But we have gotten the same small bonus for 7 years.
All right, just maintains.
Yeah.
It's definitely
My
not enough
first
to buy a
school-
pool with.
Right, no. Not a pool. I couldn't buy tickets to the Nashville Shores theme park. The first school I was at, they said they couldn't give cash because of like tax purposes for them and us.
Oh yeah.
So they would give us like gift cards to like a grocery store,
Oh god.
which is fine.
It's
but,
even
yeah,
worse.
Better than nothing. Right, it's better than
I'd
nothing.
rather have nothing than a gift card. Have to go in and like it's just an obligation, and then you have to spend more money than the gift card. And, you know.
And then you have to get a card.
Then the
right,
gift
you don't
card-
want to leave 80 cents on it. Right.
Yeah.
SWAT team busts in, and they find out what happened, and they even yell at the boss.
Oh, they
For cutting
do. Yeah.
bonuses.
This
Yeah.
probably has my favorite. This scene probably has my favorite joke, which is Beverly D'Angelo.
Oh yeah, where she freezes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think
They
they
say
do
freeze.
like a small sound effect when she puts it back, like. Doop. So I was watching with headphones, so
Maybe.
yeah, it's good. It's just like I don't know. That's like the perfect joke to me. It's like, there's no reason she should be. It's like she's protecting the family, I guess. The future family, whatever.
They go outside. They're admiring the Christmas star.
Yeah.
Lewis throws a match into the sewer, and of course it hits the chemicals from the RV toilet and explodes.
Yes.
Bethany sings the Star Spangled Banner. Everybody sings along, including the SWAT team and everybody, right?
Is this when the Santa Claus flies across the moon?
Is it there?
Yeah.
And then then
Yeah.
Everybody leaves. Everybody's inside. Clark's by himself, and he says, "I did it."
And at least on the screen I watched it on, with the Santa flying across the moon, you can see the box around it, where they animated that going across, and you see like this defined box of where they did the effect.
Right.
Yeah, instead of like a smooth, smooth crop or whatever. Yeah.
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 What was this? 89?
89. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So again, it's my number 8. I watch it every year. I laugh at some of the same parts every year.
Yeah.
So I don't have too many problems with like there were some things that always confused me as a kid, but
Yeah, I
starting to learn how
never
to-
watched this as a kid.
Right.
So yeah, I watched it the first time just a few years ago. When this came out when I was 14, and I wasn't interested.
yeah, I didn't see it. I probably didn't see it the first couple years.
Yeah, I was surprised when I
would've seen
watched it and I liked it the first time a few years ago. I was like, oh. I don't know why I thought it'd be bad. I liked the first vacation movie. I thought the second one was fine,
Yeah.
but yeah, it just seemed like I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty good.
So better than Elf or worse than Elf?
Oh, better than Elf.
Okay.
Well, okay. Consistently, the movie as a whole, I think better than Elf. But
Yeah.
that first 20 minutes of Elf, better than this.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So but as a whole, I like this better.
Gotcha.
This is kind of like a relax and watch movie. It's
Right.
just stuff going on. You can kind of walk in at any point
Right.
Yeah, and it's one of those kind of It seems fine for that.
Did you? The sled scene is really the only thing that just felt forced and unnecessary.
Yeah, I might say the squirrel also, but
well, at least it makes sense because like he just went and cut a random tree.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
the squirrel would have jumped out.
Okay, if they had a squirrel scene where the squirrel jumps out and like causes some havoc, that would have been fine. Is the reactions they were doing was just so too much.
Yeah, the whole group.
Maybe if we had established that one of them was afraid of squirrels at the beginning, for squirrelophobia, which is
they were all really petrified.
Yeah, they were like fainting and for a squirrel. Did you notice? Okay. Did you notice who the second assistant director of this movie was?
No,
Frank Capra's grandson.
Oh wow,
Frank Capra the third.
That's why they were watching It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, probably. But he really is. That's not a joke.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, let's move on to something weird.
Okay.
Something weird. This is me.
This is you.
Okay. So you said that you guys would have Christmas Eve at your house, right?
Yeah.
And that like relatives would come over. Would you do dinner?
Yes.
Okay. Did y'all have any like weird foods that you can remember?
I didn't like any food I grew up with.
You were picky.
It wasn't until I became an adult that I realized that food doesn't have to be like a gelatinous slop of.
Right. So that's the thing is that that generation they were like just obsessed with Jell-O and gelatin.
Yeah.
And I remember this weird shrimp mold that we would have. Did you have the shrimp mold?
I don't think it was shrimp mold, but we had various molds.
The shrimp mold that we would have at my grandparents' house, it was orange. And I looked it up just because I was curious just now. And so it's made with... God. It's made with a can of tomato soup.
Yeah.
And mayonnaise and clear gelatin and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And of course shrimp. And we would eat it with like Ritz crackers or whatever. But so that's not even my something weird. That's weird. But okay. So like I said, that generation was just obsessed.
You know what I say to that food? Okay, boomer.
What?
Okay, boomer.
You're gonna make people mad.
Good, bring it on.
Okay.
They served me that slop. They deserved that.
This is real. This is real, and I can send you a link to show you that this is real.
Okay.
This is they would serve this. Oh God. Okay, I never saw this, but I found it online.
Okay.
It is called a cranberry mayonnaise Jell-O salad candle.
Ugh. Candle.
Cranberry. Yeah.
So
candle.
it's meant to smell like that stuff.
No. It's just that you can. Hold on. I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it again. Cranberry mayonnaise Jell-O salad candle. Okay. So basically, you're taking a can of cranberry sauce, right?
Yeah.
A pack of Jell-O, like it could be like orange or lime or whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you're gonna mix that in your boiling water, like you're making Jell-O, but you have the cranberry in it. Okay. Then you're gonna add mayonnaise and walnuts and like some real fruit, like if you want to add oranges or limes or whatever to it, whatever you're making, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then when that comes out, you have your gelatin substance. You mold it into the shape of like a tall, fat candle.
Okay.
Okay, you have to mold it into the shape so it looks like a candle.
Yeah.
Then you break off like the top half of like a birthday candle.
Okay.
And you stick it on the top and you actually light it.
Okay.
You light it, you can eat it, light it and then eat it. You worked hard on this candle, Rusty. You can do whatever you want.
Lord.
With this cranberry
do what you will with the candle.
Jell-O salad candle. You can just let it burn all night. I don't care.
You can
it's
eat it,
candle,
you can
man.
burn it.
we can
Let your imagination run free.
Hey, man. Can we get some of that candle now? Come blow out that candle and start eating it? Oh, man. Cranberry, mayonnaise. I love orange Jell-O. So let's say it's orange.
Yeah.
The mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise anyway.
I mean, I like it like a little bit on a burger, a little bit on a ham sandwich.
Sure, yeah.
I got a friend at work, and he won't eat anything with it. And we always end up in these meetings where they give us lunch. It's like chicken salad or tuna salad, Like he won't touch it.
No, he's correct.
So, like, I mean, over the last 5 years, I've watched this guy go hungry like multiple times.
Yeah.
So I gotta tell him about the Jello salad candle.
You should just make him one and you should say, light this up, buddy.
You can light it or you can eat it.
You won't regret it. And by won't, I mean will.
So that's not something
That's
weird.
pretty weird.
It's pretty
And
weird.
to all the boomers listening, sorry, but you fed me bad. You fed me bad. And I had real food when I grew up, and I prefer it. I prefer it a lot.
Can you remember?
You hoped you
Can you
died
remember
before you got
one?
old? I'm
If you
surprised
can't
you
remember-
didn't eating that stuff.
Hey, it's just Jello. What? All right. If you didn't do the shrimp mold, you can't remember one that you had. You just all blend together.
Okay. Well, okay. So, like, everyone has stuffing or dressing or whatever you want to call it on Thanksgiving and Christmas, but, like, this stuff was just, like, blobs of egg and, like, just runniness and it didn't matter who made it. It wasn't like there was one aunt who did it bad.
Oh, yeah, no, these were recipes that everybody shared.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this is the bad, yes.
Jello would share it with you.
I don't think it was until I got married and got dressing the way it's supposed to be made. And I was like, what is this? Oh, this tastes good. I'm confused. And like, so yeah, deviled eggs was popular.
Oh, man, that's a thing, yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one. And then there would always just be foods that weren't supposed to be there, like macaroni.
Yeah, that's another big one. Macaroni
why?
and cheese. I don't know where it comes in, but yeah.
So yeah, I don't, to me, like, I have this, especially with food, if there's something unappetizing, it's almost like it's invisible. It's like I just don't see it. It's like a blind spot to bad food. Yeah. So like, yeah. And my sister was worse than I was. At Thanksgiving, she would eat a slice of turkey and a roll.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's it.
So at least I tried,
Right.
And like even the green beans, like it wasn't until I was a grown man that I had like a green bean that was in a solid piece. Like here is a green bean, I could pick it up and kind of crunch into it.
Yeah, crunch it. Yeah,
Yeah.
a fresh for
green
me,
bean.
even corn. Like
Yes.
I only knew canned corn growing up, and then like I discovered even frozen corn.
Right.
Like, even if not fresh, frozen.
Frozen.
Like it just tasted so much better.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there must have been some reason for everything just coming bloppy out of a can, but yeah, it was not real food. I never ate real food until I got this. I probably should save this for something fun, but I'll just tell it quick. My friend Nobi and I, because when we were growing up. At the end of every holiday, we would always be like, man, I wish we could just go get some like fast food or something because we were always starving, but nothing was open. And so we always joked about opening a restaurant called Holidays, and it would only be open on holidays. And it would be for all the starving kids who didn't like to eat the food that their parents fed them because it was so gross. Because, he was the same as me. And it's
a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Although on Thanksgiving Day, I had to get something in the morning, and I went out just to see if I'd be lucky enough to find it.
Yeah.
And everything was open. Like the groceries, everything was open.
It's different now, yeah.
Yeah, I felt so bad for these employees. Like,
I feel
it was
bad
all
too.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got my olive oil, but
Yeah, that's another reason I don't go out on those days if I can help it. I'm like, because I don't want to encourage people to open the stores.
Exactly. I felt bad being there. Right.
I know, right.
And the girl, I talked to her, she an 8-hour shift she was working.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just another day.
And then I saw a headline that said, Walmart customers are considering protesting because they found out the workers are not being paid extra for Black Friday.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll consider it. Yeah.
We'll consider it.
Depending on what kind of sales you got.
We'll think about it.
So what you got?
We'll get back to you next year, maybe.
All right. That's good. Short and sweet compared to last time.
Yeah. Apparently, I talked about Elf a lot. I don't know. Or maybe we talked about other things. I don't know why we went so long.
I don't know. Who knows?
Whose fault is it?
Whose fault is it?
Who's to blame?
Gmail, SnowandSouthtown at Gmail.
Yep.
Let us know. Of course, it's our friends. Of course, our friends are to blame somehow.
Oh, yeah.
They voted on this
Pick
stuff,
this trash.
so.
They served us this gelatinous garbage. that we now have to talk about.
The shrimp mold of songs and movies. Okay? And see, the shrimp mold, I remember eating it. I remember eating the shrimp mold. Now, like, I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
But I also kind of want to taste it again to see, because I think that, like, I think we usually be used to bad, like, worse foods.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, I wonder what my taste buds would think now.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse, Louisiana or Mississippi for this kind of thing, but we both got it.
Yeah, it sounds probably the same.
We didn't get as many shrimps. We had crawfish, but
right. So anyway, SnowandSouthtown at Gmail, Twitter, Facebook. Just let us know. Leave an iTunes review. We've got 2 episodes left. We're coming up on 9 and 10. You're going to get the final 2 songs and movies, and then we're going to do a bonus episode where we give you some music. We'll play our top 10s that we haven't discussed yet.
Good music.
And then maybe just give you a little heads up of what to expect for 2020. So, all right. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
Jingle your bells.
We like you all.
Yes. And we're of good cheer. You're of good cheer. We're all
everybody's of good cheer. I'm a good cheer. I'm awake.
That's right. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
It's gonna snow, ho, ho, right here in Dixie. All will be white, overnight it will be cold. On Christmas Day, hey, hey, right here in Dixie. We'll do-si-do in the snow, so I've been told.
We'll build a snowman, our very first. He's young and straw man, and bundle up for winter's worst.
It's gonna snow, ho, ho, right here in Dixie. All will be white, overnight it will be cold. It will be cold on Christmas Day, hey, hey, right here in Dixie. We'll do-si-do in the snow, so we've been told.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
All through the year we've waited, waited through spring and fall, to hear silver bells ringing, see winter time bringing the happiest season of all. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe will help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh.
And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to